Hey everybody, it's been a very long time since I have recorded for Shonda at Large, and I want to just give y'all an update about what's going on with my life and what's going to go on with this channel. For those of you who aren't aware, my husband and I, about 2 months ago, matter of fact on New Year's Eve, we welcomed in our 9th child, our 5th son, Josiah Nathan, and we give God the glory for his life. We give God the glory for allowing us to just welcome him in. He's such a pleasure and such a joy. And I've been on recovery mode, just been trying to take my time and heal up. And giving birth is no joke. It's definitely not. But I'm so glad for the gift of this amazing young man. I started this channel out with My Ovaries Matter, because motherhood is by design, and I pray that I'm not going to really be all over the place with this update. But I know y'all know it's been so much stuff going on since so-called 2020 hit the building. There's been a lot of stuff that's been happening, and I've been keeping my eyes aware of the different transitions that have been going on in society. And it's just been so much that brings me to the place where I'm getting ready to share the things that I'm talking about, because really, y'all, we do need to expect the unexpected. We need to expect it in a way that tells us that it's very important that in these days that we learn to live by faith. We have to learn to live by faith. We cannot live by what we see. We cannot live by how we feel. We cannot live by our circumstances. We just can't. We have to get into a place where we are decided in our heart that we're going to follow Yahushua, that we're going to give him the glory, that we're going to stay steady and firm, no matter what comes our way. And so I was just getting ready to step out here and say that I'm going to be taking a hiatus from this channel. I'm not like most YouTubers that have schedules and I'll bring a video out once every week or once every 2 weeks. I do it as I can do it, and sometimes that means that I can get out videos sooner, and sometimes that means I don't get out videos for a couple of weeks or even a couple of months. But when I started this channel out about 2 years ago, coming up on 2 years, I started it for the purpose of new beginnings. But now I was coming to a place where I felt like, you know what, it's just too much. Life is just too hectic. There's too much going on. There's too much attack from the enemy. I just need to kind of get some closure. And as I was walking out of my house, my mailman, who's not even typically my mailman, I guess he's a mail guy that comes every now and then, but I remember his face, and he asked me about my YouTube channel. And he's like, yeah, do you still do your YouTube channel? And I'm like, I never really spoke to you about my YouTube channel. I didn't know that you even knew I had a YouTube channel. But he said, no, I was listening to you one day when y'all were out, at the car, and you just never know who's listening, y'all. You were talking something about the kids and how they listen to you and how they pick up what it is that you're doing and how it is that we need to set a positive influence or something he was saying along those lines. And I pray that I haven't lost y'all in this discussion, but the point is that he had been listening, and in his listening he remembered something important from what we were saying, from what I was saying on one of my videos. And that really made me think about how we need to expect the unexpected, how we'll be ready to throw the towel in, how we'll be ready to just give up and say, you know what, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm tired, I'm frustrated, I'm weary, I'm worn. Y'all have like no idea how much my family and I have gone through, and just in 2019 has just been, it was like 2019 put his boxing gloves on and say, come on, what you want, what you got. And it forced us to have to really just put our boxing gloves on and say, you know what, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. It forced us to have to really just embrace that Ephesians 6 moment where we say, I'm putting on the full armor of Yah. And I have to tell y'all that it was a rough year. It was a very rough year. It was a trying, and the spiritually warfare, just spiritual warfare was intense in this year. that just passed. But I digress to say that you don't know what you're being set up for. You don't know why it is that you're going through what you're going through. See, all you see is the circumstance. All you see is the news. All you hear about is the coronavirus, or what's going on with Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, that hot mess. All you hear about are all of the atrocities that are going on in the world and in your family, and the frustrations, and you're saying, y'all when are you coming? When are you coming back for your people? When are you returning? I thought we only had 400 years in this place. That was 2019. We're in 2020. What's up? And this is why you cannot live by what you see, and you cannot live by what you hear. You have to walk by faith, just as I have to walk by faith. We have to walk by faith and not by sight, because we don't have it all figured out. We don't have all of this together. We don't know what tomorrow holds. None of us knows what tomorrow holds, but we should know who holds tomorrow. We should know that. And I pray that this is not some all over the place rant, because like I said, I was ready to shut it down. I was ready to just say I'm throwing in the towel, but then y'all challenged me just in that split second. I was literally coming out here to just say I'm done, and y'all challenged me, had my mailman come right up and say, hey, do you still do your YouTube channel? It was like he was letting me know, it's not time. It's not time, baby. It's not time. You still got to stand on the forefront. You have to stand. You have to be a witness. You have to be a witness in this age, in this day and age where people are failing. Their hearts are failing them for fear. You have to be a witness in an age where people need encouragement, because there's so much that's going on to attack Yah's people. And I mean that for the house of Israel, as well as the Gentiles, that we are the ones that are grafted in. I mean Yah's people. There's so much that we are going through and that we're facing, that we're being challenged with. And we have to know that no matter what situation that we're faced with, that we're challenged with, that He's going to meet us, that He's going to carry us through it. I was listening to one of the ladies by the name of Diane Hobbs. I love her. She's so encouraging. And she said that no matter what it is that you have, what little it is that you have, understand that you have enough, because you have God. You have Him. And if you have God, if you have Him, then you need to understand that you have enough, and that He'll help you get through whatever it is that you're going through. Now, I just want to say thank you all, for the ones of you all who have been there from the beginning, the ones of y'all who clicked on the video right away when you saw it said Ashonda at Large. I want to thank you. I want to thank African Yasharal, who emails me and who sends encouraging words to help me to understand that I am a daughter of the Most High King. I want to thank my subscribers who have faithfully left comments and encouraging words, and who have just been there to help me to understand that my words are not in vain, that Yah's using His people, whether they be male or female. He's using them, and I want to thank you for that. And at the same time, I want to pray a blessing over you all. I want to pray that the Most High Yah will increase your faith, that you will begin to expect the unexpected in your own life. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I'm going to put a video out next week, because I don't know. But what I will tell you is that from time to time, I want to come in here and I'm going to try to do my very best to speak the oracles of the Most High Yah as He imparts them to me, whether they be about something that is culturally relevant, or they just be a word, a rhema word that we need to hear right now. Because I think all of us are at that time and space where we do need to hear that rhema word. We need to know, what in this day and hour, where our focus should be. So the focus today is to expect the unexpected in your life. I pray your peace. I pray your safety. I pray your true prosperity, the prosperity from the Most High Yah unto His people. I pray that for you. And it's in His glorious name that I'm going to close this out with saying, love yourself without hating your enemies. And also, I guess I'm moving a little too fast, because it's been a while since I've done this, y'all. If you haven't gotten a chance to, definitely subscribe to this channel. And also hit that like button. Please definitely share this. And once again, love yourself without hating your enemies. And until next time, Yah bless and Salamah.